The Devils just sent a serious message on their way back to first place in the Eastern Conference, winning in a way they hadn't done until now, while also getting big-time performances from players right on the cusp. Welcome in to Devils Digest. Glad you guys are here. So the Devils, a big 4-3 win over Montreal tonight. Wouldn't have been possible without that play right there. Timo Meier scoring late, Jesper Bratt doing the rest in overtime. Devils 4-3 win on their first game back at home off of a road trip that I think we can all agree didn't go so well. I mean, you lost 3 out of 4. You're just on an 8-game win streak. You probably expected a little bit more. You definitely got what you wanted tonight. You definitely got a little bit of extra hockey tonight. 4-3 win tonight for New Jersey. Looking at, how this game went, just going off the statistics, obviously, Devils looked better than Montreal in terms of the shots, creating chances. Pretty physical enough for New Jersey tonight. They got it done. Look, from this game, what I saw, kind of stood out to me is that you got your guys going who you need to get going. I mean, you look and you see Timo Meier, he hadn't scored in 10 games. I mean, he did better while for Timo Meier, and he gets the goal that, sends it to overtime, ties it up late, goalie pulled. First time Devils have gotten a goal this year with the goalie pulled. And then, he kind of was in that play where Jesper Bratt got on the breakaway and scored in overtime and won it for New Jersey. I mean, Timo Meier had one of his best games of the season tonight. And with a good team like New Jersey and good players, because, sometimes they're not full 60-minute players. I mean, we know Timo Meier. He's a streaky player. Sometimes, you just got to get that little bit from him, and that's all it took tonight. I mean, you can go ahead and look at Timo Meier's game tonight. Just go to the final 5 minutes. I mean, he scores a goal with 1:07 left, and then in overtime, he kind of sets it up for Jesper Bratt. Sometimes, with great players, good players, you just have to go to those moments. When the moments matter, they deliver. Timo Meier delivered tonight, and that was huge for New Jersey in getting the win. What also was huge for New Jersey is coming into this game, they got Cody Glass back. So Devils went with a completely different lineup tonight. You had Jack Hughes paired up with Stefan Nace and Jesper Bratt. I mean, we've seen that combination a little bit. Second line, we keep the same. Cody Glass back in that third line spot. Andre Palat drops down to the third. And the fourth line, a little bit different. Devils have some injuries, but they're able to get a little bit more tonight because they did have Cody Glass, who did find a way onto the scoreboard tonight. Actually, his first shift, both of the first shots of the goal for either team went in tonight. And one of those was Cody Glass. So definitely happy seeing Cody Glass coming in and making an impact right away. I mean, that's what this Devils team is going to need. You're going to need impact from all players. When your team is injured, you need everyone in the lineup to stand up. Everyone in the lineup needs to play a little bit better. And the Devils got that tonight. I mean, it wasn't, I wouldn't call it necessarily, a perfect game from New Jersey. Defensively, they held Montreal to lesser shots. They got their guys who they wanted to score. So I wouldn't call it necessarily a perfect game, but there was a lot of things that went right. I mean, they did find a way to get their first overtime or second overtime win, but their first goal to set it to overtime with the goalie pulled. They have their first 5-0 start to the season at home since 1987. So there were a lot of first and good things for the Devils tonight. But I wouldn't necessarily call it, perfect. They've had better games this year. But Devils, found a way to win against a Montreal team who was first in the conference before tonight. Devils back into that first spot in the East with the win over Montreal. So you found a way to beat a team that, was looking for a win, didn't have a great showing in Philadelphia. They've been good early. So Devils found a way to get a win tonight against a good Montreal team, coming off of a long road trip, didn't play very well on the road trip. So there were things going against them. And the Devils found a way to get a win, and that's what you need to do sometimes. Look, they scored first tonight. They got a goal from Cody Glass coming back in the lineup. Andre Palat gave him a goal as well. Timo Meier late. Timo Meier sets up Jesper Bratt in overtime for the breakaway. A lot of good things for New Jersey tonight. Whether it was a perfect game or not, the 2 points went up for New Jersey. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter the most. What's going to matter is that they won the game. And they won the game. They found a way to win late. And you know what? That's what matters for New Jersey. Now, going into some of the other things going on in this game, because yes, we can look at the good stuff. We can look at, Timo Meier scoring, Andre Palat getting his first of the year, Cody Glass coming back to the lineup. Unfortunately, injuries are part of the game, and it doesn't end for New Jersey. Sheldon Keefe on Dougie Hamilton. He'll be evaluated tomorrow. There's no update. So, with an already injured blue line, this obviously isn't great news. I mean, I don't need to be the one to tell you that. You have your number one defenseman, top pairing defenseman, $9 million. Getting out of the lineup tonight for an injury. I don't know exactly what it was, and I think we're all speculating what it could have been. He left early, second period. Obviously, hope he's okay. Hope all is good, and it's not going to be a long-term thing for Dougie Hamilton. But, I mean, what play it was, don't honestly know. I wish I could come out here and tell you guys, but in the second period, he left, went to the dressing room, and was out for the rest of the game. So what could it be? I would just be guessing like you guys. I don't think they really said. I don't think anyone has necessarily, from what I've seen so far, pointed out to the play what happened. How long is it going to be? I mean, we're going to have to wait. He'll be evaluated tomorrow. But Dougie Hamilton, was injured last season, so you're hoping that he can have a healthy year this year for his sake and the Devils' sake. I guess we'll have to wait on a Dougie Hamilton, update. But in terms of the defense, how they played tonight, look, you held Montreal to not too many shots on net. 19 shots, fluky first goal, kind of bumped over someone and got blocked up in the air and just kind of fell behind Markstrom tonight. I mean, I can't really blame necessarily anybody for that. Second goal, maybe a little bit of a tougher one on Markstrom. Third one, not great defensive coverage, but for the most part tonight, Devils gave good defensive coverage. They didn't let up a ton of shots. Montreal didn't have a ton of chances. They scored one fluky one bad one went on Markstrom. All in all, I think you can only look at the defense on just one of those goals. So when you can only look at the defense on just one of the goals, and you are already injured, and then you lose your number one defenseman, partway through the game, it's pretty good. It's good when you can only say, well, only one goal they may have did wrong. So Devils, defensively played pretty well tonight. Dillon has really stepped up this season. I think he looked arguably the best defenseman so far for New Jersey for his role. For what you're expecting from Dillon, he's done his role. He's looked good. He's been able to, log some minutes. I mean, he played over 20 minutes tonight. Definitely was feeling it with the Dougie Hamilton injury. Nemec, beautiful assist tonight. Probably say, if he didn't have that overtime goal against Carolina, that was probably maybe the best play of his career. I mean, he also had that nice assist to Jack Hughes earlier against Colorado. But Nemec, look, maybe a little bit shaky, up and down so far to start the season. Looked good tonight. Want to see more of that type of Nemec from what we saw tonight, especially with this team potentially being down a man going longer. Dougie Hamilton, we'll wait on an update on that. If we get one, we will give it up to you guys. But let me know what you think in the comments. What did you think of this game tonight? Devils look back in the win column. Need to get back in the win column. Bad road trip. Got back in the win column. Found a way. Devils 4-3 overtime win against Montreal. Scoring, tying it up late, and then finding a way to win in overtime. So all good from New Jersey. Let me know down in the comments what you think of tonight's game. Did anything stand out to you? Did any player situation stand out to you? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys all really soon.